Hello guys, so today this is Minecraft Pocket Edition Alpha version 0.6.1, as you can see. So this one here is on my Android. Well, it's on my Amazon tablet, so it's an Amazon Fire. It runs an Android version 9.0, which is like a 2017 model, so it's quite old. Today I want to be able to show you this build here from the New York, just because I've spent a lot of time on it. It's in creative. I spent a lot of time on it building it, and I'll just tell you, because this build was not always on this tablet. It was actually on an older phone, an Onyx phone. It's not actually a well-known brand, but the phone was an Android 4.4, so a KitKat, so yeah, Android KitKat. So I used to have this build on here, and most of these builds from the New York were built on that very small little phone. I can't show you on the video because I haven't got the little phone with me at the moment anyway, but I'll just tell you it's just very, very small. But these other builds here, I will be able to show you these builds eventually, but there's still some more things to do. Like I probably would potentially show you 4.0. That world there is actually a really good survival world. The reason why it's called 4.0 was because of the version that I played it in. I launched it in. But anyway, let's go in here. Let's not waste time, and I'll show you this. So this here is my latest build I did about a week or two ago. I'm not too sure how long ago, but it was quite recent. But yeah, this here is something just a bit simple, bit alpha, bit nostalgic here. So yeah, this version here is the last version where it kind of looks a lot, like this, with all a lot of green and just very unsmooth lighting. Because the next version, which would be 7.0, was a bit more of a higher update and changed a lot of things to do with the graphics and just all sorts of things. But yeah, so it's just this little build that I did here. Just something unique and just quite typical of the builds for this kind of old alpha. So I typically like this, alpha, the old sort of media, old versions of apps and games, stuff like that. It's just, it's better than anything else of it, present. It's always the older stuff that's better. But this here, so most of these builds, I actually done on a little phone, a very tiny phone. At the moment I'm playing this on a very big screen on the Amazon Fire, like I said. But yeah, this here, I'll get back to that in a sec. But this one here is actually quite unique because there's an underground thing to it. Here is probably the worst build I've ever done in this world. This is supposed to be a lemon cake. Yep, and that's what it became to be. So here, so I've had quite a few. So okay, as you see here, that build there. So my brother-in-law, he built this. So this is actually Franklin from GTA 5. He actually built this on the small little phone. So to be able to do this on a very little phone is quite impressive. He did a very good job with Franklin from GTA 5. This one here is the very, very first build. So when I first made this world on my little phone, it was actually on the very first version of Alpha Pocket Edition of Minecraft. It was on version 1.0, so there was no flying, like how I am in this one. Very limited with blocks. Like I didn't have as much as it is here now, but yeah. Before there's beds in this one. Before I had to use wool because there was no beds back in the old version. But yeah, that's the very first build. Over here is my sister-in-law. She actually built this here. I think she built it on this tablet, so it wasn't on the small phone like my brother-in-law did with Franklin. Yeah, it's a bit dark in here, but I did do some adjustments too, like put a bit of other details in here, so it's not. See, in this here, you can't open chests in creative mode for some reason. You can go in third person, but yeah, you go in third person, but you can't do the other side. Can't see the front part of your character. Yeah, so this is basically the area where I worked before, with this building here. Then I created these stairs to go down, and this was the next chapter of this world where all sorts of builds happen. So over there you can see some quirky, some goofy builds over there. So this here was done recently. So this is supposed to be the zombie Herobrine. That's from the Minecraft PlayStation 3 edition, one of the skins for it. That's my skin for the PlayStation 3 Minecraft I play as. So over here, this here was the second. It was this tree here that has an underground part to it. This tree here is the second ever made, along with this here. It was just a natural lava here. This here is what my brother-in-law did, like a little mini shower, and there's a skate park there too. I will actually hurry along a bit because I don't want to make this video too long. But this here is a toilet, and it's a shower. So yeah, that's what I built. Was the other things, yeah, but a bit of a absurdity there. This here was based on like an old in-dev version for like Java Minecraft. I just decided to build for this alpha because it felt suitable. Over here we got Baldi's Basics. So we got Baldi from that, Baldi's Basics and Education Learning game. So, might as well build it. This one here was just a little house that I built. This was built on the very first alpha, I think, of Pocket Edition. So it's got some dated things in here. But yeah, something simple. So this here is just a little area here. I've decided like something quite gardeny, I guess. Now let's show you some of the interesting stuff here. I've got yeah, I'll show you this. Okay, so down here, yeah, I built a fake Nether portal because in this version Nether portals don't exist. I built this here on the old, like the little phone and tablet, I'm pretty sure at the same time. So most of these builds are built with the little phone and the tablet at the same, at the same time as well, because I always played multiplayer with this as well. And this was built in the first version as well. So we've got an upstairs here. This was actually added on a lot later on. The similar, my brother-in-law built this. I did collaborate and did the bulk of it, but anyway. And then upstairs here, we've got just some little rooms for beds. So as you can see, I didn't change the beds here. They're just wall and iron. Yeah, so it's all the design's all wood and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's this world here. Oops. So that's this is what the world is. Just all this. So I'll show you two more things because I don't want to make this video too long, otherwise my storage will start to panic on this tablet. Over here is a church that I built. One of the recent ones too. I built this on the tablet that I'm using. I think, I built the whole thing on the tablet. I'm pretty sure. There's crops here that don't seem to be growing. But yeah, this is a little church. Sit down on the Sunday and. Yep, here comes the pastor, and there we go. Yeah, and then up there is the bell, and we fell. The bell, and we fell. Yeah, so that's that there. One more thing was that pyramid. I didn't get to show you the pyramid. So also that tower as well. That tower is just something a bit. I won't even go in it. It's just a tower. You know what a tower is. Yeah, there's that pyramid. This will be the last one to show you, and this video will be edited shortly. Okay, this here is interesting, and I'll be able to explain some things too with some of the quirks here. Okay, so here, this is a little archery area. So if we were to go and get like a bow, pretend like that white wall there, that's a skeleton. Pretend that green there is a zombie. That green, lighter green is a creeper, and that black one over there is a spider. Just something a bit boring, but clever, I guess. So up there, it's sand, because I built this in an older version where gravity didn't exist for sand, blocks such as sand and gravel. So for this later version, gravity exists, but because I haven't updated any blocks, they're up there still. So don't want to break any of those, otherwise we'll be getting, what's that word called? We'll be getting, I don't know. We'll be getting buried by sand, is just what it is. But anyway, thank you. Well, yeah, that's just my world. I thought to just make this video. It's going to go on YouTube, and that's about it. Thank you for watching.